2-0 pitch on the way. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Billingsley at an even 70 pitches now for the ball game. Grounded to the right. Zobrist is able to get there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Giants 1. Brian Gunzing is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Adrian Beltre will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. Belt has it. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
First baseman number 21, Darren Ruff.
Settling in now, Darren Ruff. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen, as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, one thing you're taught at an early age, when you see a pitch coming in tight, do not open yourself up. You got to turn your back into it to protect yourself. This will still hurt, but it could have been worse.
Wilson Ramos will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
First offering on its way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Runners on first with 1 down. sinker is right there for a called strike 2.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. Now, that's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch. You can see where it is on show track, and you're just not going to get a better location than that pitch with 2 strikes.
Into the box, Chad Billingsley. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
The 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. It's the Phillies 6 and the Giants 1. Hunter Pence will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Smoke toward third. Beltre has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was a solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Buster Posey will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Revere going back, still going back. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Brandon Belt steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. In there at the knees, strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Chopped foul right at home plate. Right side. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail 6-1. Ben Revere gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Now a ball hit hard but fouled as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
No, he's safe.
Well, here's another look. This looked to be a fairly routine play. Just might have hit him, though, on the heel of the glove, and now they've got a leadoff base runner.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Runners off for second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
I'm not too sure whether that was a designed hit and run or not. He may have just been going on his own. By running, he does stay out of the double play.
Michael Franco will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 34 home runs now on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
In now, Brandon Jordan. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Hence is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Jose Bautista ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
That's smoked, but right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Joe Panik will stand in for a third time now. His previous efforts left something to be desired as he popped out and bounced into a double play.
Yeah, he's been a deficit at the plate for his guys so far.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to avoid his first walk. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bronco fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Casey McGee. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Bautista. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo home run here for Casey McGee. Number 13 for him on the year. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
And we'll see this a lot with teams down by a bunch of runs. The guy on the mound doesn't want to walk you, so he's going to throw you a lot of strikes. And he capitalizes on one here.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
1 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Cold strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now. 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's allowed just 2 runs to this point. Both of them coming on solo homers. Things could be much different now if those had come with guys on base, but as it is, This has been a pretty good outing.
Digging in, Brandon Crawford. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit out towards second. Zobrist is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Phillies 8 and the Giants 2. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Sergio Romo will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Number 54, Sergio Romo. Now playing center field and batting in the ninth spot. Number 7.
Adrian Beltre will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it. And for as hard as it was hit, it may have even made it into the alley. But that's a nice job at short to get all the way up there and just pull this thing down for the out.
Standing in now, Darren Ruff, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
All right, let's give you a better look here at this 4-pitch sequence on Show Track. You'll see him get ahead early by working the outer half of the plate. All 3 pitches on the outer half. Then they come on the inner half for pitch number 4, and he's got no answer.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Gregor Blanco will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
The pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
That's inside. 2-0.
Now, you've got a 6-run lead out there, and there's no reason not to come right at guys.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Angel Pagan will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Revere is there, and he has it for the first out. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Hunter Pence strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. On the ground to the right side, and that's through for a hit.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Buster Posey will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Hard hit ball to second. There's one. On to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Phillies 8 and the Giants 2. Anthony Rendon is out into the on-deck circle now, so that would appear to mean the end for Chad Billingsley.
Anthony Rendon.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Posey gonna have to hurry. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here's Ben Revere, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And that is not good.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Ben Zobrist will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Now the pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Phillies down in order, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Jake Diekman will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Brandon Belt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, you got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if he can't throw strikes.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Joe Panik strides in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
This is another frustrating at-bat for him on the mound. I mean, he's burned through 15 pitches on just these last 2 hitters.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the 2nd out.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. With 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Casey McGee stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And if these guys can hang on, the winning pitcher in this one would be the right-hander Chad Billingsley. One-zero count. Here it is. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Just too over-aggressive right now. They've got to dial this back a bit.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And that's a hallmark of this ball club. They'll fight you to the very end. They were down to their last strike, but he decides he's not ready to go home just yet. And that's your one responsibility in this spot. Just keep the line moving for one more batter.
Joaquin Arias will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, there's another good win for these guys. That pushes their streak up to 5 in a row now. And it's been a total team effort. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense. They're doing it all right now.
And guys, the Phillies able to claim this victory thanks in no small part to the contributions of this man on the mound.